What is up, everybody? How are we doing, folks? Hopefully everyone's doing well tonight. Clear cut. Let me double check. Well, right now we got 5 left in the Series 2. The Mega box are filled up. Series 1, Series 2 breaks filled up. Ultra's filled up. Superlative's at 2 left. Giveaway, or the CNC 12K break is at 2 left. Which one's the clear cut one, just so I know? Sorry. Diamond? No, Diamond is still there. We're going to try to get those done, hopefully today. That would be the ideal. So I'm just going through payments and transfers to see which spots I might have to cancel. Or, you know, we're doing pretty good so far on the payments right now, it looks like. Yeah, Black Diamond is moving. So I'm hoping because I haven't opened up. I obviously have seen a lot of it opened up, but I have not opened up any diamond myself on blog. That was the Ashley special. All right, so almost done, folks. Almost done. And that way I can focus on everything else. So many payments to run through. What's up, Golden? How you doing, sir? It's good seeing ya. I am doing great, thank you. Doing awesome. So just an FYI, folks, the diamond are double ballot spots. I have kept that in there taping. I want these to go today ideally, so if you guys want to grab a few spots to get them going, that would be absolutely perfectly ideal. So I'm hoping we can get 1, 2, or 3 of these done tonight. Maybe all of them done. They're all pretty close. They're all pretty damn close. Golden, that was a good Leafs Habs game, eh? Always drama, always at the end, eh? Always something, always very close. Very weird game. I didn't get to watch all of it, but it seemed like the Leafs were very tilted in the first period, and it seems like the Habs dominated the second period. A very weird game, it seemed like. Always something. So again, ladies and gentlemen, the first break is going to be 14-144. JT, can you come here for a second? Never mind. No, I think I'm good. I think I fixed it.
What's up?
My bookmarks, they went away, and I fixed it.
Bookmarks then?
Yeah, I was wondering where they went. I don't know how to do it. I clicked around, I got it. Good job. Thank you. All right, so 14-144. I'm gonna get that one ready. The Jets and Habs game. I did not hear what happened there. What was the score in that game? Four-two Jets. Three-one after the first would dominate, yeah. It's just weird. Some of those games are weird. Like, I just don't understand. Like, obviously it goes to both teams, right? How does Toronto look so good in the first period but then suck in the second, and then vice versa for the Habs? I don't really understand how teams are that much of a differential between a period, right? Like, how do you just get your legs going so differently in one period? Two minutes in is 1-1, yeah. Yeah, what was that? They scored into both first shots each. That's completely... And you know what sucks so, Golden? I had the over-under on that game. I had the over. I think over 6.5. So like 2 minutes in, I was like, sweet. This is shaping up to be beautiful for me. And then they decide to go stale for like 90% of the rest of the game. I was looking great right in the beginning, and then all of a sudden just flat. So I'm going to get the randoms ready for 14,144, ladies and gentlemen. He's just playing, yeah, apparently. Best of luck, here we go. 14,144, 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy paste. GK's got New Jersey. PJ's got Islanders. Hockey's got LA. Big John Pittsburgh. Hockey fans got Vegas. Jimbo Chicago. Mason Washington. Smith got Colorado. Mason Boston. Spencer Calgary. Leafer Nashville. Mike has Tampa. MTL had money. Big John Arizona. Matt Rangers. Elbows Anaheim. Mason Florida. Harrison St. Louis. Mason, Detroit, Vancouver. Percy's got Montreal. Tony, Buffalo. Lone One, Winnipeg. Tiger, Carolina. Hockey's got Dallas. Mike, San Jose. Mason, Minnesota, Philly. Jetster, Columbus. Mason, Toronto. And Jetster's got Ottawa. Alright, so you got a few minutes for trading, folks. So the Leafs acquired Riley Nash, apparently, eh? Is that what it is, though? Is that why they did it, Golden? They just get cap relief? Huh. I don't really... while I do the break, by the way, I think it's not this one, it's this one. While I do the break, does anyone want to explain how that works? So we get a player that we get to save money on the cap for because of this? Like, I really don't understand exactly how this works, to be honest. But I'm going to start the first break. And then, as stated, folks, if you guys want to get the other ones going, I'd love to get the diamonds going. Just so everyone knows in the room, I did double points for the remaining spots in Black Diamond for the team selects. I want to knock all those off today if possible, please, guys. But what I don't understand, though, Golden, is why does that save us money? I understand you move into LTIR. But how does that save us money? Like, how do we get, essentially what you said, how do we get an extra $1 million to spend? Is it because he's not playing the season, so his salary doesn't count, technically? Is that what it is? All right, so good luck. Here we go. Here we go, starting off CNC break number 14,144. Basically, okay. So theoretically, if we put Nylander on ITR for the rest of the year, like, can you technically do that? And then bring him back for the playoffs only? Young Guns for the Jets of Burdin. Like, is that legally allowed? Signature Sensation, Sam Steele. Anaheim Ducks, Sam Steele. See, that's what I was trying to figure out, Big John. I don't really understand that, but maybe I'm just wrong. Yo Levy for the Vancouver Canucks, Young Guns. The Kane Kucherov move. Portrait of Konechny for the Flyers. Worldwide of Aho for the Canes. Connor McMichael for the Capitals, Young Guns. Canvas of Yandel for the Panthers. Ustamenko, Young Guns for the Flyers. Dazzlers for the Jackets of Werenski. So correct me if I'm wrong. Theoretically, if Matthews got injured right now, Kuznetsov for the Caps, and they said that he will not be good until the playoffs. Again, it's hypothetical. Would we have that cap space to use then? Predominant of McKinnon for the Avalanche. Game jersey of Werenski for the Jackets. Wow. Rookie retrospective of Farabee for the Flyers. Portrait of Bellows for the Islanders. Young Guns checklist. Lafreniere and Kravtsov for the Rangers. Portraits for the Wild of Zuccarello. Predominant of Darcy Kemper for the Coyotes. Lindholm canvas for the Calgary Flames. Rookie retrospective of Olofsson. Sack Young Guns French variant. Recommend getting that boy graded. That would be a decent one. Jack Hughes debut for the Devils. Oh, by the way, speaking about grading, portrait of Ben Bishop. To remind any of you guys whether you want to deal with us or MNT directly, Bellows for the Islanders. Their prices are going up, I think, Sunday morning, if I remember reading it correctly. And a canvas for the Sharks of Carlson. So if you guys have any cards, I would highly recommend going to either the MNT site or your local dealer, or even us, obviously, and get them submitted before the price increases. So that will be a, I think Sunday they said in the afternoon or night or sometime. I think they said they're increasing. That's interesting, Shane. That's awesome. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Young Guns Canvas. Peyton Krebs. Another one for grading I would recommend. Golden Knights. Peyton Krebs. Broberg Young Guns for the Oilers. Dazzlers of Kucherov for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game jersey of Forsberg for the Preds. So do you guys think that Riley Nash was a move to essentially bring in a bigger player? Is that honestly what you guys think it is? If I'm thinking about this logically. DiPietro Young Guns for the Canucks. Portrait of Bertuzzi for the Red Wings. Predominant of Ben Bishop, Dallas Stars. Debut of Shesterkin for the Rangers. Portrait of Marner for the Maple Leafs. Portrait of McDavid for the Oilers. Predominant of Ovechkin for the Caps. Canvas of Bertuzzi for the Red Wings. Francouz Young Guns for the Avalanche. Soderstrom Young Guns for the Coyotes. Worldwide of Aho, the gold die cut for the Canes. And Glenn, did Dan get hold of you for the gradings, by the way, on the checkout? Did that get done for you? Robertson for the Dallas Stars, Young Guns. Canvas of Bo Horvat for the Canucks. Worldwide of Backstrom for the Caps. Predominant of Pettersson for the Canucks. Is Hall a decent guy in the change room, though? I've heard different things. French variant Bobrovsky for the Panthers. So I don't know, like, would they want a guy like Hall, in all honesty, or no? Worldwide of Rask. Portrait of Pasternak. Ah, perfect, Glenn. Great, great, great. Harley Young Guns for the Dallas Stars. And a Shesterkin canvas for the Rangers. Maybe I'm thinking of a different player, but I always thought I heard that he was not, like, the best guy in the dressing room. Maybe I'm wrong. Or something. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe it was Eberle. I don't know. I thought it was him, though. Portraits rookies for the Avalanche of Francouz. Marquee rookie of Regula for the Hawks. Canvas of Keith for the Hawks. So you want to know another fun thing, guys, over the last week, what I've noticed? Shows the hobby how different it is. Award winners of Bobby Ryan for the Sens. Award winners for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Is we're starting to get in some second-year base cards of Matthews now for grading. Hakanpää Young Guns for the Ducks. I'm not going to lie, I don't think I ever would have thought I'd see that. Letnov Young Guns for the Sharks. Portraits of Regula for the Hawks. Rookie Materials Jersey, Liam Foudy. We've had quite a few Matthews second-year cards and an absolute ton of McDavid second year. Marquee rookie of Krebs, Vegas. Gensel for the Penguins canvas. And Hedman for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Dazzlers. Marquee rookie of Larmy for the Penguins. So, Glenn, as far as I talk to them, any orders that essentially get placed on their site, Belzile retro rookie for the Habs before the Sunday. I think it's at 12. I might be wrong on that, so double check. Quinny Young Guns for the Golden Knights. They will honor that basically. So what I recommend is that if you're going to do that, just get it in before Sunday. Vanasek for the Capitals, marquee rookie. Portraits for the Hawks of Entwistle. French variant of Huberdeau for the Panthers. The other one that I'm kind of curious, because I haven't looked up the values in a long time. Young Guns of Radish for the Rangers. Is a ton of people are sending Dazzlers to us. I didn't realize if they're actually going up or not, or if this is a popular set. Forsberg canvas for the Preds. So I don't know if that's just gaining popularity or what's going on with that, but Portraits rookies of Zamula for the Flyers. Gross Young Guns for the Coyotes. Young Guns canvas Kivaranta. Canvas Young Guns of Kivaranta. But yeah, we had a guy be golden drop off 10 base cards of Matthews. Sorokin Young Guns for the Islanders. I'm guessing so, Glenn. I don't know. Suit parallel variant Miro Heiskanen. Because I've looked on eBay, I don't see the Matthews going high dollar values type thing. Dallas Stars, obviously. But I'm guessing people are trying to maybe predict that they will. I don't know. And a marquee rookie blue of Harley for the Dallas Stars. I just love it. Never did I think that was going to happen in hockey. That, you know, people would give me a Series 1 17-18 base card of Matthews. And that would be worth grading. But this whole industry, there's nothing I can predict at this time. Award winners of McKinnon for the Avalanche. And Glenn, I know that you've inquired before. Yolevi retro marquee rookie. They didn't tell me the prices. I think I'm getting an email, they said later tonight, so I will let you guys know as soon as I get it. And Whistle Young Guns for the Hawks. They did let me know that the price increases are going to happen, obviously, but it still will be below pretty much everyone else. Hakanpää portraits for the Ducks. Because I know SGC, I believe, just raised from 25 US. David Kasha Young Guns for the Flyers. To I think 75 US, if I remember hearing that one correctly. Marquee rookie of Alexiev for the Caps. But they assured me they're not going to be near that point. Bergeron, Boston Bruins. Rookie material, Soderstrom. Shane, my funniest one, in my opinion, for me, is there's sometimes kids come in with some soccer jerseys. The amount of Prism World Cup base of Ronaldo and Messi that we just gave to those kids. Marquee rookie of Yolevi for the Canucks. That like turned into like $200, $300, $400 cards now is hilarious. Portrait of Larmy for the Penguins. Portraits rookies of Karushev for the Hawks. And a French variant of Henry Jokiharju for the Sabres. They've told me they've gotten significantly busier, but obviously they don't tell me numbers or anything like that. Bowers for the Avalanche, marquee rookie. But I've noticed an increase in our orders in our store massively. Taves Hawks, canvas. Monahan Dazzlers. So, Chatfield Young Guns for the Vancouver Canucks. Marquee rookie for the Rangers, Kravtsov. Good karma though, yeah I know. All those kids probably have those cards like, holy crap. Alexiev retro rookie for the Caps. As I said, it is what it is. Back in the day, those cards were selling for like 50 cents. Lankinen Young Guns for the Hawks. And hopefully it makes a few kids happy at this point when they find that out now. Mike Hoffman, canvas for the Florida Panthers. Portraits for the Avalanche of Bowers. Prisky Young Guns for the Panthers. Nelson for the Islanders, canvas. Ty Smith, Young Guns for the Devils. Sick for the Oilers. Prospects number 250 of McLeod. Ryan McLeod to 250. And finish strong. Marquee rookie blue of Nick Robertson for the Maple Leafs. So Glenn, yeah, you got to remember, the thing is, which is interesting, is it's like, I feel like Beckett, PSA, SGC, all these grading companies, I feel like even after they raise their prices, they've gotten busier and busier. Because I remember when PSA raised their prices, everyone was like, oh my gosh, no one's going to like deal with them, blah, blah, blah. And then PSA sent out an email, was like a month later, stating that they got way more orders than they ever expected, blah, blah, blah. That's why they're shutting down now tentatively for a bit. In all honesty, I think it's the same thing. Like, I saw that with SGC. They lifted up the price. Some people complained, but then a whole bunch of people started saying, you know what? In the U.S., they're not a bad option. Now, I still think $75 for, I think it's a 30-day or 20-day turnaround, still pretty damn high. But it's still, in my opinion, a good option from one of the big 3-4 companies, right? Because if you compare SGC's 20 or 30 day at 75 US, comparing that to Beckett, or compare it to PSA, they're still significantly cheaper than those. So I'm curious where M&T is going to land on their pricing, especially on the 2 days. Because right now, the way I would look at this is, again, my business perspective, is if SGC, and I'm just updating payments, by the way, guys, before we get into the next break, so it's not like I'm not doing anything. If SGC, Beckett, and PSA, if you look at their 2-day comparable, their cheapest right now on those three, I think, is $75 US. So, even in my opinion, I would think M&T could probably get around 65, 75 Canadian no problem for their 2-day, and they're still very fairly priced. So I'm obviously hoping it doesn't go that high, but because we're getting a ton of gradings, and I don't want to slow down that traffic, but I don't know where they're gonna go. I'm obviously hoping it's lower than 75 or whatever it is, but I wouldn't be surprised. Steve, right now they're between the 4 to 8 weeks. You got to remember, I don't know where you're located, so I apologize, but in Ontario we've had I think like 2 or 3 lockdowns in the last 2-3 months. So whereas Beckett, SGC, and PSAs in the U.S., I don't think there's been any lockdowns for them. But yeah, I know they've been dealing with a few battles on that kind of stuff, which I'm sure. When you have, like, even for us, for example, you have to be aware of how many staff are in a certain amount of area. So I would presume in a grading room or, slabbing room or whatever rooms they have, I'm presuming there's a ton of people. So I know they have to make a whole bunch of people work from home, which I'm sure doesn't help them on speed. But the last update, which was on their website, was 4 to 8 weeks, which is still relatively not bad considering where the hobby's at in general. Lockdown. Where are you located? Well, as I said, Glenn, you know what? I'm happy you mentioned those kind of things because it blows my mind how many times people just naturally think, oh, it goes lower. Maybe if you guys auction it off, but auctions are very risky no matter what. We always do a buy it now best offer, and I can tell you, we almost never get below a Beckett or PSA card because I just don't accept below that. Like, you just got to be patient. There's always going to be the people who are going to knock it down and go, I want a better deal. By the way, the diamond, the closest one is at 5 left. Again, double points. Guys, I would love to get these cleaned up. I don't know why they've been sitting here. I have not personally opened any black diamond yet, but I also don't know why these are taking that long. As from what I've heard, it's actually a very decent product again this year. So I don't really understand why it's those ones are taking that long, but so I'm going to knock off the Superlative because that's a very quick one to do. So Glenn, what's your prediction on the pricing? And everyone else, what's your guys' prediction on there? Let's go with the 2 and 6 day. And keep in mind, PSA is locked down essentially, or shut down, whatever you want to call them. Beckett's, I think, like $250 US, and SGC is $75 US. What will M&T do, in your guys' opinions? My range, as I said, I think they're going to try to hover the 65 to 75 Canadian, which is still below SGC, and well below Beckett and PSA. So 2 days 60, 6 day 40. Sorry, 70 to 50, yeah. See, that's where I'm aiming, Steve. I think naturally that's where they're going to go. Cross our fingers that's not. Come on, go lower. Steve, you know what? I'm glad there's options, as I said. I can tell you, in my opinion, I was never a big fan of gradings. Like, straight up, I never really was. We've dealt with Beckett, we've dealt with PSA, we've dealt with KSA. We've been contacted through like other companies, smaller ones, and even I don't know. All my experiences were kind of eh. And then I got honestly, I'll tell you guys, I got very sour, and I'm not saying this in a bad way. I got very sour with my last dealings with KSA that I just didn't want to deal with grading. So we didn't even offer gradings for like, I think 2 years, because there's so much negativity towards it. And customers looked at us as a negative, and I didn't like that. But yeah. Well, the problem was we had a few issues with the slabs and the KSA stuff, and people didn't like the grading. And the problem is they put that on us, Steve, and that's what bothers me. It's like it's my fault apparently. So, 14,137 Superlative. So we kind of stopped doing that, and then these guys came along, and I said I like quality. I always appreciate quality. And I like good business sense. And I especially one of my biggest pet peeves in the industry, as you guys know, is I hate when companies just hand out 10s for the sake of handing out 10s. I know an honest grader is not most likely going to be the most popular grader, but at least I appreciate that. And everything that they told me in the beginning, I liked. And story is now what, 3.5, 4 years old now. International Ice Jersey, number 13 of 15, Mario Lemieux. 3 spot, end up with a Mario jersey. We've got number to 15, and it's 14 of 15, Nabokov, so the 4 spot. Looks like a pad or a glove or a blocker. 4 spot. Thank you, Casey, I appreciate that. I'm hoping we get a few of those done tonight. And that's not a bad one. A 1 of 1 International Ice, Nikki Lidstrom. And Glenn, going by what you said, yeah, the $10 days, eh? Man, did I love those. I remember for our first, I think it was Bash or Expo show, one of those, I can't remember. We've got number 10 of 35, Bellows, so the 0 spot. And we asked them if they could do a cool special, and they said $10. I'm like, that seems pretty damn good. We've got a Superlative Signatures Auto, random between everybody, Grant Fuhr. Anniversary Bash, that's what it was? Okay. Grant Fuhr, so it'll be random between everyone. We've got a Bobby Hall International Ice Auto, non-numbered spot. And numbered 5 of 20, Immortals, Patrick Waugh. Waugh. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to do the random quickly. All right, good luck. Here we go, the Grand Fuhrer. 1, 2, 3. The 6 spot lands it. Congrats. Well, the thing is with me, and obviously, Steve, you know, anyone who knows me, I am this way in general, is like, I like keeping a closeness. So, like, my distributor I'm good friends with, right? So, like, anyone who runs businesses, I like to get to know them, because then I can see how they, the hull look numbered. Sorry, what was the hull? No. Hull, the numbering would be on the bottom. Oh, no, you saw the back of this. Sorry. Sorry, guys. You guys saw the back, which was the Patrick Waugh. Hull is not numbered. Card underneath. Yeah, just so for future, the international ice is always numbered on the bottom right. But yeah, like even Steve with dealers and customers, the master illusionist. But with dealers and customers, like I like to keep a good rapport with good people. I don't like if there's dealers, for example, I'm not gonna name anybody. Obviously, if there's dealers that are shady, you'll never see me hanging out with these people. Like I like to be good business friends with good companies, with good people, and I treat them all the same. Like if you're a friend of CNC, by the way, like a business friend, always we do dinners. Like I've had dinners with Ultra Pro at expos, obviously Universal at expos. Steve Menzie, who runs the expo, NHL PA, NHL executives. Like I don't sit there and go. And again, if Joe Blow's Facebook group break page, like I try not. I'm not saying I don't associate myself with them, but I like to be surrounding myself with good people. So it's like honestly, and that's why I speak very highly. The guys at MNT, I know them quite well now. They're awesome people. Like honestly, they're very, very caring for people, and that to me matters. Like I'm definitely friends. Honestly, so Steve. And again, guys, I'm just getting the next breaks ready. As you guys always know, I just don't want you guys... I know some new members sometimes come in the room and be like, shut up and get to the next break, but I am actually working on the next stuff. But what a lot of people don't know, Steve, or some do, is a lot of group breakers actually stem from our website. Almost every Canadian group breaker was a member of our website at one point. And I honestly mean that. Like, any big Canadian group breaker, I guarantee you they were members of our website. And I mean like legit store ones, not like, you know, Jim's Facebook cards. I'm talking about like legit big stores. And a lot of those guys, before they even opened the store, you know, if they wanted to have a call with me or talk with me, I absolutely walked them through the positives and negatives, you know, what to expect, what not to expect, what my advice would be type thing. I'm a big fan, or I don't know the right word of that, but the industry thrives when more stores open, because the more stores that open, the more new clientele come into the industry. I know a lot of people think that sometimes competition's bad, but I welcome it. Like I think that's very healthy for our industry. But the biggest problem that I have is when stores don't do things the right way. That's what I have big problems with. When stores try to go around, you know, rules, or they don't give full effort. Like I will tell you, there's absolutely some stores out there that they're finding ways to close their store faster and do less hours than finding ways to actually increase their business. And that to me is like, that just shows such a lack of like care for the hobby. What do you mean wholesale prices from Beckett? I apologize. I don't know what you're asking on that. Are you talking about boxes of cards, Judge, or are you talking about something else? Because Beckett doesn't distribute hockey cards. I don't know if that's what you're asking, so I apologize if I don't understand what you're saying. All right, so we're going to do the Ultra now, folks. Ultra. Oh, cases, they're from distributors. I'll explain that right after we do the random. 14,143. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. 1, 2, 3. Copy. Paste. Davey's got Toronto. ZG's got St. Louis and LA. Barks has Minnesota. Rated Detroit, Ottawa. NC's got Nashville, Tampa. Davey Dallas, NC Florida, rated Arizona. Davey Pittsburgh, rated Rangers. Smin's got New Jersey. Lizard Colorado, NC Montreal. Davey Carolina, ZG Calgary. Lizard Boston, ZG Vancouver. Mario Ed Money. Davey Philly, rated Chicago. ZG's got San Jose. Davey Allender, ZG Winnipeg. Smin's got Columbus. Barks Washington, rated Buffalo. Mario has Anaheim. Alright, so Judge, for us in Canada, there's two distributors. There's Universal and Grossner. So I get my products from, I only get it from Universal. Again, I'm a loyal person that kind of way. I like the way Angelo, who's Universal, runs his business. By far the best, most honest distributor. You know, I personally just don't have good dealings with Grossner. And I don't like kind of the direction sometimes of what they've done. So for me, I go Universal only. But everything I order, except for Panini now, because obviously you can do the Panini Dutch auction stuff. But everything I always get is through them. All my supplies, all my, you know, Beckett stuff, Ultra Pros, card sleeves, anything. Cases, they all come through Universal. And that's also, again, that's just kind of my, like, born and bred into my, into the way I think. It's like, I've had dealers tell me sometimes going, oh, you know, like, Universal's $2 higher, by the way, than Grossner on this box. I don't care. To me, I support what Angelo and Universal does. You know, I look at him as a really good business partner. So even if I'm ordering hundreds of boxes and you know it's cost me $200, $300, $400, $500 more, my long-term business with him means more than me to a couple $100 here and there. So that's why I've always said, like, and if you guys notice my stance with M&T is, at least in Canada, one of the biggest complaints I always heard was there's not a good option in Canada for grading. So now we have a good option. Support it. I understand there's going to be Beckett loyalists. I know there's going to be SGC loyalists, PSA loyalists. That's fine. You can like what you like. But at least support this, because as they grow, or you would hope, sorry, I might be wrong on this, but as a company grows, they should become better. So the thing is, if you kill them when they're brand new, they won't have the ability to do what they're supposed to do. Like, if nobody joined our breaks when we were younger and we opened our store and no one came in, we wouldn't be anywhere we are now, and we wouldn't have to be able to do the cool stuff that we've done. So, always support good things, even if it costs a bit more money sometimes, guys. It means a lot more long term, I guarantee you guys. Service and relationship, I agree, Steve. By the way, only 3 left. 3 to go, as my voice cracked there. But I'm going to start doing the Ultra. But Glenn, going back to what you said about the selling on eBay stuff, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I noticed this massively because obviously we deal with a lot of, you know, M&T stuff in general. And it's exactly what I predicted. The first year, a lot of people were very weary and like, oh, you know, I'm going to pay you way less. Second year, that starts going, like, it kind of quiets down a bit more. Third year, really quieted down. Now it's almost like people are accepting that they're here to stay and they're actually valuing their, how hard they grade. And I'll be honest, we had the same thing. When we started our company, every other dealer hated us because we were brand new. We were doing this YouTube breaking, you know, group breaking online. They hated us. It wasn't until about year 4 or 5 or 6, somewhere around there, where dealers started realizing we're here to stay. We're actually not bad for the industry. We actually care about the industry a lot. And to maybe actually, like, talk to us and get to know us rather than just blindly hating us. So I've noticed that in the last, like, year, it's been a lot easier to move M&T cards, and a lot less people are kind of, like, hesitant, which is really good, in my opinion, to see. So here we go, 14,143. We've got the Ultra 2-box break. And Glenn, going back about the Kaprizov, I have no idea. Our hobby is so messed up sometimes. I don't know why somebody would open a box, get one of the, arguably the best rookie in the product, and then be like, I want to make as little as possible on it. We've got a scoring Kings of Thornton for the Sharks. I've never understood that. I see it all the time. All-time finalist of Makita for the Hawks. Back in the day when people would open cases and they'd put the young guns up for like $2. You're like, why? Like, I've never understood that logic in all honesty. Super 6 of Joe Thornton for the Boston Bruins. Well, Steve, as I said, like, all they got to do is longer people get used to them and more people talk positively. Ryan Suter for the Preds. And then more people realize they're not, you know, what they thought they heard or something else. Like, there's a lot of Beckett people out there who, and PSA, who want to trash on each other. And I always compared Beckett and PSA like the Ferrari and Lamborghini. Fine list of Gretzky for the Kings. They would always find ways to knock each other's cars down, right? The Ferrari guy would talk about Lamborghini like it's junk, and then vice versa. It's like, or you guys both have nice cars. You don't have to be against each other. Rookie uniformity of Ratislav Olish for the Florida Panthers. Nice little two-color swatch there. I gotta see if did we get that in? I don't even know how much we have left of that. We've got a Wojciechowski for the Blues. Rookie. Yep, I agree, Steve. I think there's just people who naturally just enjoy ripping and they don't care what they get back on cards. Bochenski, Ottawa Senators. Which is fine, they're allowed to do it. I just never liked when people busted Series 1 or 2 cases. Le Nouveau for the Coyotes, rookie. And then they put all the young guns up for nothing, and it kills the market right away. We've got a Coburn for the Winnipeg Jets, rookie. Well, think about all those people who had Jack Campbell for $1 or $2. Now what are they going for, like $60 US? McGrattan, rookie for the Ottawa Senators. I agree with that, Glenn. Finalist of Lemieux for the Penguins, but as I said, I can't speak too much about that. That's a no-no for me. Difference makers of Carter for the Flyers. But I absolutely, not even that, Glenn, I think all the inserts as well. Massively more so on the inserts, I agree with. Finalist of Yzerman for the Red Wings. We've got a Duncan Keith rookie for the Hawks. Hogan for the Blues. Ultra. Campbell's 13-14. I don't remember if he was Series 1 or Series 2, though. I feel like he'd be a Series 2 kind of guy. Finalist of Thornton for the Boston Bruins. Because normally goalies don't... Yeah, I feel like he might have been Series 2. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure. I have to double check, but I hope he's in the Future Watch set and the Showcase set, because I did those sets back in the day. So that'd be awesome if he's in those. So going back, I don't know if Shane's still in the room, but going back on the LTIR, if Anderson is legitimately hurt, could they do that too for him? Put him on the or goalie's different. Ovechkin scoring Kings. 20 of his contenders autos. Jeez. Yeah, actually, if he was in contenders, there's a lot of contenders going around, so that would be a good one. Georges for the Sharks, rookie. Finalist of Wait for the Blues. Finalist of Sundin for the Leafs. First box was great. Second box, a little sticky. Oh, that's interesting. So they could use that then, eh? I wonder if they would almost deliberately tell him just to sit down for a bit. That would shave off a decent amount, wouldn't it? Difference makers! Oh, Vetchkin. Good Ovi box. See if we can get the big boy now out of this. We've got a Peros for the LA Kings rookie. We've got an Iginla, Calgary Flames finalist. We've got a Dolman for the Boston Bruins rookie. We've got a finalist, Dallas Stars of Mike Modano. Shows my video's frozen right now. I don't know if that's just YouTube. Well, it could be the internet, but I'm still recording. That's interesting. Finalist of Broder for the Devils. Rookie uniformity of Dolman for the Boston Bruins. Dolman. Holy moly. These cards are stuck. We've got a Slater for the Winnipeg Jets rookie. And YouTube's all messed up right now. Super 6 of Waugh for the Habs. We've got a Nastiak for the Carolina Hurricanes rookie. Hold on, guys. I want to see if I can... Was that good? Did it go down for you at all, guys? Did I just have to refresh just my screen? But did you guys... Did I go down at all? That was frozen on my screen, so I just want to make sure. Finalist of Lindros for the Flyers. And a Getzlaff for the Anaheim Ducks rookie. That's obviously your short print, I think. Or one of the short prints. Holy moly, sticky cards. Skolny for the Philadelphia Flyers rookie. And a Scoring Kings, Sidney Crosby. There we go. Well, if you guys can still hear me, by the way, it is once again frozen on my screen. I don't know what you guys can or cannot see, but for those who, I don't know if this even works, but you can see it's, so that's annoying. So I'm going to refresh this bad boy again. So I apologize, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on with my my YouTube. So I apologize, guys. I don't know what's going on. You guys are good, okay. As long as you guys are good, I'm happy with that. But mine's having a whole bunch of issues. Let me see, it's still good. JT, is your internet struggling? Is the internet struggling for you at all? My YouTube is conked 3 times, but they can still see and hear me. So I don't know if it's like my YouTube is conked now 3 times in a row. But they can still see and hear me. So like they're going nuts. So when I refresh, it eventually gets brought back up. Should I just like restart my entire computer or just restart the internet? Because like everyone keeps saying it's good, they're good, and I refresh and then I see it for like 10 seconds and it conks out again. But even our like if you look at the back end, even that's taking a decent amount of time. Maybe I'll close all the windows then.
It could be the internet.
That's you.
That is not me.
IT is always you.